Hello, welcome to Level 1, Lesson 2. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to play the A on the recorder. So make sure you have your recorder handy, and also make sure that you've already gone through Lesson 1, where we learn the high C, because you have to play the high C in this lesson. So we're going to do that by practicing and learning a new song called Extra Extra. And I'm going to go ahead and sing that song for you. Let me get my note first. Let's just listen to my song and keep a steady beat. Extra, extra, read all about it. Echo after me. My turn first. Extra, extra. My turn. Read all about it. My turn. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Sing it with me. Ready, go. Extra, extra. Read all about it. So that's the song that we're going to learn how to play on our recorder. It takes 2 notes to play that. So we're going to be bringing back our high C that we learned in the last lesson and our new note, which is the A. So those 2 notes that we were singing on extra, extra, go ahead and just move your hand up and down as we sing that one more time and see if you can listen for the fact that there are only 2 notes in the entire song. Let's go. Ready, go. Extra, extra, read all about it. If you need to stop it and practice it again and make sure that you can tell when the note is high and when it's lower. So the notes that we're singing are so and me. So now let's go ahead and do that with our hand signs. This is so. You can put your hand over your eyes to make so and then put it in front of your body. And then me is like patting a dog, if you're patting a dog. So you can also think of it like the wall of the house and the floor of the house. So we've got two pitches. So me. So if I was to sing extra, extra with my so and my me, listen to how that sounds. Just do your hand signs while I sing it. So me, so me, so me, so me. Can you sing it with me with so and me? Ready, go. So me, so me, so me, so me. This time I want you to sing the song and I'll do the hand signs. You can still do the hand signs too, but I'm not going to sing it this time. Ready, go. Did you get it? All right, so we are working on so and me, or the notes high C and A. So I already told you what this note is. It's going to be our A. That is our new note. So this is what the fingering chart looks like. Notice that we have 3 holes that are covered in. That tiny hole, the littlest hole, is our thumb hole. So first get your thumb, make sure you've got the find the squishiest part on your thumb and set it on the back hole. So on the recorders, if you've got a recorder from our classroom, you've got a fuzzy dot, that is the side that has our thumb hole. So look above the fuzzy black dot and cover up that hole with your thumb. Now this one, remember how when we practiced our C in the last lesson, we made a little animal like a bird or something, or maybe not a bird, but we put our thumb and our middle finger together. We used our thumb to cover the back hole, and then our middle finger covered up the second hole. So if you can see my screen, I know it's small. Now we left our pointer finger up in the air when we played the high C. So here's my high C. Why don't you go ahead and play that too? Make sure it matches mine. Try one more time. If you're not quite matching that same pitch, check and make sure that you've got finger warts and also that you're using really warm, gentle air. So blow that foggy air into your hand like you're cleaning your glasses. If you don't have glasses, pretend you're fogging up a window. So that's our high C. Now the A, we're going to take our pointer finger right here, and it is going to cover the top hole. So this one, you can also put your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger together. These are the 3 fingers that we're using, and we have to push down hard enough that when we take our fingers off, we have finger warts. So I know you can't see my finger warts on the screen, but make sure you have finger warts, like little circles on your fingers that tell you you are covering that pitch. So cover those 3 holes with your finger. Make sure you're using your left hand. So put both of your hands up on my screen. The hand that matches this one right here, that is your left hand. So make sure to hold your hand up to my hand and make sure it is a mirror to my hand. That is your left hand. That's the hand that's going on top. Get our 3 fingers together, make a duck, and we're going to put our thumb on the back hole, pointer finger on the top hole, middle finger on the second hole. Listen first. Don't play it with me. I need you to listen and make sure that you've got the right pitch. Your turn. Adjust your fingers if you need to. Make sure you're pushing down. If you weren't playing the right pitch, if yours sounded different, then also check your breath. Make sure it's really gentle. If you're blowing too fast, it's not going to sound right. Your air needs to be gentle and warm. Try it again. Your turn. All right. Let's keep going. So we've got our song. Let me get my note again. Extra, extra, read all about it. And over on my screen, if you look at my screen, I have some news headlines. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pull this first one and we're going to look at it. Oh, let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I want you to look at this first, read what it says, and then see if you can say it in rhythm symbols or in our rhythm syllables with our spy speech. So go ahead and look at it for a second and see if you can figure it out on your own. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do it with you. So get your recorder. We're going to tap that rhythm in our hand while we say our tas and tatis. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ti, ta, ta. Ta, ta, ta-ti, ta. If you didn't get it, go ahead and pause it and practice it until you've got it. So on this one, let's go ahead and read that. You can pause it and practice it on your own. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So let's see if you can say it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Basketball game ends in overtime. Let's go ahead and practice that again. There's a rest in the middle. That little squiggly sideways mustache means that there's no sound. So make sure you don't skip that. Try it with me. Ready, go. Basketball game ends in overtime. If you've got it, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Otherwise, pause this and continue to practice that one until you've got it. So here is our next headline. Let's go ahead and I'm going to give you a second to look that over and tap it in your hand with your rhythm syllables. Go ahead. All right, let's do it together now. I'm going to tap my recorder and we're going to say it together. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ta, ta. Now let's go ahead and say it with the words. You can pause it so that you can practice it with the words. See if you can say it before we do this together. 1, 2, ready, go. Gas prices getting higher day by day. Try it one more time. Go. Gas prices getting higher day by day. Let's see if we can do both of those headlines together in a row. So we'll start with the basketball game and then we'll go to gas prices. Start at the top. ready, go. Basketball game ends in overtime. Gas prices getting higher day by day. Let's see what the next headline is. Oh, see if you can play this by tapping your recorder and saying it with our rhythm syllables. Ready, go. Okay, now with me. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ti, ta. Ta, ta, ti, ta, ta. Now see if you can say it with the words in the right rhythm. So pause this video and practice it with the words in the right rhythm. All right, now do it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Chance of showers will last through the weekend. If you need to practice that, go ahead and pause the video again. But let's look at this last headline. Here it is. Look at it for a second. Go ahead and practice saying the words with your rhythm syllables. Ready, go. Okay, say it with me. Tap and go. Rock, sorry, I messed up. We're saying this with our rhythm syllables first. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ti, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Shh. All right, now go ahead and pause the video and practice saying it with the words, the rock star words. And then when you're ready, unpause it and we'll say it together. Ready, go. Rock star performs for a record-breaking crowd. How did you do? All right, now when we're reading these notes on the staff, first of all, if you haven't yet, I need you to click on the recorder icons in our digital classroom. That way you can practice reading the notes on the staff. This should just be a refresher course, but I need you to really practice that. So make sure you check those out if you haven't already. So if you've reviewed that, you would know that this symbol right here, I'm going to get a pen. This is a treble clef right there. That's our treble clef. And I'm going to delete that now. And in the middle of the treble clef, we have this X. And the X tells us where the G line is. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not doing a great job of making that straight. That's our G line. So you're going to give me a thumbs up. Put your fingers out. There are 5 lines on the musical staff. So we are going to start with our pinky, and I'm going to go ahead and say a poem. If you know it because you've already reviewed the notes on the staff, then say it with me. E, G, B, D, F. These are the lines of the treble clef. Now we're going to go between our fingers to talk about the spaces. F, A, C, E. It's as easy as can be. Now the 2 notes that we are working on, the C and the A, they are both space notes. And these space notes, if we show it on our fingers, the spaces spell face. F-A-C-E. So the 2 notes that we're working are C, which is on the 3rd space, 1, 2, 3, F-A-C, and A, which is on the 2nd space, F-A. So I'm going to move these notes over to the staff. Before I do that, go ahead and make sure that you can find where the C and the A go on the staff. And then when I move them over, you can check your answer. So let's spell the word face. F-A-C-E. So now you can see the word space or face spelled out on our treble clef. Now this is the 2 notes that we are playing are both space notes. So now that we've got that, let's go ahead and play extra, extra, read all about it on our musical staff. So if we're starting on the third space, what note is that? F, A, C. The third space is C. So the C, if you remember, we're going to put our thumb and our middle finger together. Our middle finger goes on the second hole. That is our C. Now, extra, extra, read all about it. So that's the song that we practiced at the beginning of this lesson. So we're going to start on our C, extra, and then we drop down our pointer finger to play the A. So go ahead and put it in practice position, and all you're going to practice doing is lifting up that pointer finger up and down, because your middle finger and your thumb do not move. They stay down the entire time. So make sure you've got finger warts from where your fingers are covering up those holes. Get your high C ready. Put it in practice position. I'm going to sing the song, and all we're going to do is on that low sound. Remember when we practice singing it with levels? Extra. When we go down to that lower note, you're going to drop your pointer finger down. So I'm going to sing the song. You are going to practice dropping that pointer finger down. Extra, extra, read all about it. If you're ready to go, then we're going to go ahead and practice playing the high C and then the A. So let's go ahead and just make sure we've got both of those notes. So start with the high C. Make sure you've got this pitch. And then let's go ahead and play that A. So listen to my pitch. Make sure you've got it. Okay, pause the video. Go ahead and practice this a few times on your own. When you're ready, unpause it and play it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Check a couple things. Make sure you're using really warm, gentle air. Also, make sure you're doing this in do-ish. We talked about this in the first lesson, where every word that we're saying, we're thinking do, do, do. So on extra, extra, if I were to sing that in do-ish, it would be this. Do, 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 do. Let's go ahead and play that again. Start on the high C, and then we're going to drop our pointer finger down. Ready, go. If you've got it, let's keep going. If not, go ahead and press pause and practice on what you need to work on. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to play extra, extra, read all about it, and then we are going to improvise. Improvise is when we take something and we make it up. So with the notes C and A, we are going to take these headlines that we started looking at earlier in the lesson, but you are going to improvise on the notes C and A. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. So here's first extra, extra again. Go ahead and play this part with me. Ready, go. Then you notice that on my music, it says improvise. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the gas prices, and I am going to improvise on C and A. So this rhythm went like this. Gas prices getting higher day by day. Now I am going to play that on C and A. And as long as I'm playing the notes C and A, there is no wrong answer. So here is my improvisation. So the part that I improvised on was the notes. I didn't improvise on the gas prices getting higher day by day. So all I had to worry about was putting the C or the A. Let's try another one. So here is rock star performs for a record-breaking crowd. I'm going to improvise on that, and then I'm going to give you a second to improvise on that as well. Here we go. Here's my improvisation first. So go ahead and pick one of those to improvise on. I'm going to give you a few seconds and then I'll count you off. 1, 2, ready, go. How did that feel? Was that scary or did you feel like you did a good job? Let's look at this next one. Chance of showers will last through the weekend. How about if we improvise at the same time this time? That's okay. Since we're only playing 2 notes, it won't sound bad. It'll actually sound kind of cool. So I'm going to play my own improvisation. I don't want you to play what I'm playing. You should be playing your own notes as long as it's C and A. Don't add any other notes because we haven't talked about any other notes yet. 1, 2, chance of showers. How did that go? And then our last one that we've got is basketball game ends in overtime. And this one is a little bit tricky because it has that quarter rest right in the middle of it. It's really easy to forget about that quarter rest. So don't forget it. Let's go ahead and play. Let's improvise both on that basketball game, just on the C and the A. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. How did you do? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in the form that it says. So we're going to play extra, extra, read all about it. And you are going to pick your favorite rhythm to improvise on, the C and the A. So for example, my favorite one is the rock star performs. So I am going to first play extra, extra, and then I'm going to play the rock star. I'm going to do this, and then I would like you to stop the video because we're at the end of the lesson, and you are going to play extra, extra, and pick your favorite rhythm to improvise on, the C and the A, and you are going to record yourself on Seesaw so that I can see that you've really got that C and that A and that you are improvising. So here is my rendition of Extra Extra with my improvisation on Rockstar. Okay, your turn. This is the end of the lesson. Stop it. If you're ready, go ahead and go to Seesaw, record a video of yourself playing Extra Extra with the improvisation, or if you need to practice some parts of this lesson, go ahead and rewind, go back to those parts that were tricky for you, and then when you're ready, post a video. I am really excited to see what you come up with. Bye-bye.